in the social media world. Tiffany Kellogg here, and I'm super excited to be joined by the reality interventionist, Shiraz. Shiraz, what is a reality interventionist? Let's just start right there, because say what?
Say what? So you know how sometimes you have an intervention because like people gather and say, "Look, you got a drug problem. It's hurting you. It's hurting people around you." I kind of do that for your whole reality because sometimes people don't realize they're addicted to struggle. They're addicted to lack. They're addicted to working hard. So I will step in and go, "Look, you got a problem, and it's hurting you and everyone around you. Let's get
So,
rid of it."
so you're not usually dealing with the people with the addictions. It's more of a different kind of addiction thing that they're addicted to. So tell us a little bit about the addictions that you help people like me break.
So people don't realize that when they get caught up in a story, you get rewarded every time that story plays out. So let's say you were taught you have to work hard all the time. And then you put in a hard day's work, and that because you put in a hard day's work, you flood your system with dopamine as a reward. And so every day you work hard and you get your dopamine hit at the end. Look how hard I worked. Look how great I am. Look at that. And then someone says, "Hey, what if you work smarter, not harder?" And you're like, "What?" So yeah, you don't have to work hard all the time and you can still make as much money and have a bigger impact. Oh my God, yes, I will work smarter, not harder. So now you start working smarter. And at the end of the day, your system's like, "Where's my dopamine hit? I need my dopamine hit." So your body actually goes into withdrawal, physical withdrawal, starts sending signals to your brain that says, start making mistakes, start screwing up so that we can go back to working hard. So, you forget to send something out, and then you've got to scramble, and your technology fails, or you can't seem to figure something out. It's taking a lot longer and harder than it should. And now you're working hard, and your system's going, "See, there's that hard work. Ah, that feels good." And this is it. You're back where you started, and you don't know how you got there, and you don't realize it's a physical addiction.
Yeah, physical. Like there's so much in our body. I think we do not realize our body and our brain and what's going on. Now, I know there's a specific type of person that you enjoy working with the most. Not that you can't work with people with all kinds of things, but there's a certain person that you like working with the most.
Yes. So I like working with coaches that keep trying to break that six-figure ceiling and can't seem to do it. And if there's a problem that keeps happening over and over and over in your life, you're actually addicted to that problem.
Mm.
Even though you're looking for the solution, you're addicted to the problem. So I help the entrepreneurs figure out what that problem is, like what's behind it. It could be, if I break $100,000, I'll feel guilty because all these people are struggling. If I break $100,000, do I deserve it? If I break $100,000, will people start asking me for money? And so there's all these reasons you could have for not wanting to break that goal, and you get rewarded every time you stay exactly where you are.
So, what do you say with people like, really, I want to keep my business and my personal separate?
Oh, good luck. So, because it's beliefs, they encompass your whole life. They're going to leak into your personal life. I've seen people, it's like, "I'd like to run my business, but I'm too sick." And I'm like, "Do you realize you're sick because you're afraid of running your business?" I'm like, "What? No, no, I want to run my business." Like, "Yeah, okay." So let's say the illness went away and suddenly your business was thriving and you had all these clients. That would feel wonderful. And he's like, "Would it?" I said, "Yeah, because I'd have this money, I would make this impact, And I said, "And how do you feel about working with a lot more clients?" "Oh, well, I mean, it's a lot more responsibility and I'd have to be on all the time. And now they're looking up to me as a role model, and you just watch them go into tension and it's like, oh, but if you're sick, you have an excuse not to get there." So business and personal, they just get interwoven to create your reality so you can stay exactly where you are.
And I think that in the entrepreneurial world, we, especially like coaches, they're excited and they go out on their own. Though you shared with me recently a staggering number about business coaches and what the average is making. Because like sometimes people think, oh, business coach, massive success, but there's a lot of business coaches that are actually making like very like what's the statistic that you have?
So business coaches, generally speaking, are making 55,000 or less, and coaches in general are making 35,000 or less.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it's a lot less than most people think, and and there's all these reasons why, but it's mostly people are stuck in this addiction that's keeping them safe from the things that they're worried will happen, like too much responsibility, overwhelm, guilt, right? Shame if you can't get results, things
Mm.
like that. And
Oh,
so, yeah,
what about the people that say, their purpose, their passion is to share. And so they don't really want to charge too much for that because they want to help everyone in the world.
okay. Well, let me ask you this. If you want to share your message, can you do that with more money or less money?
Well, I would think you could do that with more money.
Yeah. So the thing I get a lot actually is people proving, well, it's not about the money. And when you're trying to prove it's not about the money, you get rid of the money.
Mm.
So the thing I've learned is it is about the money, and it's about the impact, and it's about the change, and it's about, so it's not an either or, it's a both.
Ah,
Right?
I like that. Instead of either or, yes, and like, why can't we do it all?
Yep.
Well, what isn't that the thing though? We can't have it all, and it can't be easy, right? I mean, there's got to be
Yeah,
some magic trick to this, right?
yeah, there's kind of like a magic trick in that you have to convince your brain you can have it all and it can be easy. Right? So as soon as I started training my brain to understand that it can be easy, my life started getting easier.
Mm.
And for the most part now, my life is really easy. I mean, there are some hard days that come along, but I just got back from 12 days in Costa Rica. It was really easy, and I made money. Right?
So we're here talking a little bit about kind of who you work with, what you do, all of that, because this Friday, I think it's this Friday. It's this Friday,
This
right?
Friday.
So
Yeah.
just a few days from now, y'all, you have a really cool event happening. You want to tell us a little bit about it? And for
Okay.
those watching, if you're like, tell me more, the link is wherever you are watching this, so you can go ahead. The link is there. But tell us about the event, please.
Okay. It's called June Jumpstart, and I created this because I found a lot of people get to the end of June. They're halfway through the year, and they look at the goals they've set, and they're like, "I'm nowhere near those goals." Right? And so there's the annoyance, the shame. There's sometimes the panic. It's and we're just getting into the summer, so they're like, and now it's going to wind down. So I'm really even going to miss my goal a lot. And so what you need is a jump start. And the cool thing is when you get a jump start around your addiction, around the mental and the physical things that are going on, you can start creating success without putting in a lot of effort, and just watch your reality shift. So this is the second year we're doing it. Last year was a phenomenal success, and this year we're looking to top that. And it's just nice because now you're going to start July, I guess, with this new sense of being, where this all this weight that you've got on, all this pressure can come off you, because this isn't just a learn how to do this workshop. People have transformations during the event, right? Dozens and dozens of transformations through hundreds of people. And yeah, we had a great time last year, and people were reporting bigger successes immediately after. And we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it as long as it keeps working. So
Love it. So I always have these. Well, I guess I say always. It's not. So this is the second year that I will be attending. The last year I was just thinking, I think I attended from a rooftop pool in
yeah.
St. Pete. So now I'm like, why am I not attending this Friday from a rooftop pool? So I may have to work on location. The
Mhm.
usually I'll probably be in my office and then I can enjoy the pool after. I highly recommend that you take a few hours out of your Friday to come check Shiraz out. I started working with him, I think it's just been a couple of years, and I have almost no worries now. I mean, a lot less. My husband's willing to say I worry half the time less. So I think that he's seen that is massive. I've been able to eliminate all the stuff and really focus on the fun. And for those of you that are like, oh, I've lost a ton of weight, I started my weight journey, and that's not what he works on. But I was using my mom's stories for my weight. And once I was able to drop that, then the weight just dropped much easier. And so think about in your business, are you running with a mentor from, like the 1920s or old school? Are you running on old things? Are there stories in our head that we're not even thinking about? And really being able to say, hey, because like to create a group for women entrepreneurs living child free, there's a lot of that I'm getting from people because they just don't understand why it's even necessary, which is a whole interesting thing in of itself. But being a part of Shiraz's world, he's the energetic magic community. and all of the things has been amazing. So I am super excited to be there this Friday. I typically buy tickets for all of my clients to attend, to come to these events, because I kind of feel like it's a great 1-2 punch. Like, let me help you come up with a strategy. Let Shiraz help you clear the stuff out of the mindset. Because if you don't want to make the phone calls or you don't want to ask for the referrals, there may be something mentally there, and I can only get you so far. So I love when Shiraz and I get to kind of tag team and let me help
Mhm.
with some of the strategy, the structure. And if there's a block, I'm like, ooh, you may want to check with Shiraz on why is it that you're not willing to pick up the phone and make phone calls. And so it's a really great combination to look to massively grow your business in the second half of this year.
All right. Yeah, I love it. I love the synergy that we have between the two businesses, and yeah, and
Anything else?
I think we're good. Yeah. So the investment in the event is $147. However, Tiffany's going to give you a coupon code that'll bring it down to $7.
Ooh, yeah. So
So
click on that link. We'll get you the coupon code, and I will see you on Friday.
I'll see you then too. I won't be
Bye.
at a rooftop pool, but now I'm going to be thinking about it. So.